But anyway, back to Lee Bush. Lee Bush, tell me about it.
A good friend of mine, as a matter of fact, he just called me on the phone. Well, I couldn't talk to him because I'm on the show. But
maybe you should interview him.
Well, why would I interview him? I was sitting next to him when we went before the Board of Supervisors. What is there to interview?
Was our audience? Maybe you should have filmed that. Did a documentary about that.
Well, I don't need to do a documentary about that. It seems you just explained it to me how you want to keep your numbers low in certain categories so that your piece of the pie will be as larger than it had always been. And in your situation now, you deploy people like the 5 members of the Board of Supervisors to carry out your work now on your behalf, so they make sure that your slice of the pie is the same as it's always been, regardless of who's in charge. And that's what we find.
That's here. What you took from that speech.
Yeah, that's what
oppression is what you took instead of saying it's a we.
That's exactly what you said.
So wait a minute.
You said it could be the smartest man in the world, but they already have 50
seconds, smartest man. If they got 50, you ain't getting in the
I'm not getting in.
It's not because of the color of your skin. It's because
because you want to control the market. You regulating the market.
And you're not saying hire minority workers. That's not a regulation of markets.
No, because it's already been regulated out. I'm trying to break through the barrier.
But what I'm trying to say, it's a new regulation, and I'm not arguing against that. You should not be trying to change the regulation. I'm just saying you're trying to impose a regulation that benefits you, and I'm good with that. I have no problem with that. That's economics. There's one steak here, and we gonna eat. One of us gonna go hungry, and the hungry dog gonna eat. And I'm good with that.
I don't have no steak. I don't know what that's like. I see it. You always over there.
What kind of watch is that? That's called a Rolex. It's an oyster, ain't it?
That's right.
The Rolex oyster. Very expensive. Handmade, I think.
Very expensive. Very expensive. But that's because.
And over here on this wrist.
That's a nice piece of jewelry.
That's a nice piece of.
That's a nice ring there.
Nice ring there. Go ahead.
Like Mr. T down here.
Got some gold.
You got some gold. And here's the deal.
Okay.
You can't stop all of us with your regulation.
I'm not trying to stop all of you.
I'm not saying you personally. I'm saying the system.
Literally just said me personally. Literally said you. I mean, if you need me to play the villain, but my point is not the more
I need you to be who you are. You don't need to play anything.
Let me dumb it down for you, okay? Okay, I'm gonna dumb it down for you in the Suits closing argument, okay? In the Suits closing argument, I'm saying you better know what tribe you're from, and you better make sure your tribe is for you, because these fools in Mississippi, and this is where you and I disagree constantly. You see everything, and I understand if I've gone through what you've gone through. You see everything as white and black, and when I'm telling you stupidity transcends race. Stupidity and ego and narcissism transcends race. And what the biggest opponent in Mississippi, in my opinion, is since we know white, black, green, yellow, we don't fight, we're fat, we're stupid, we lie. There's no point in getting a tribe if you ain't going to war. And the problem is, that's why we're going to have the lowest turnout in statewide voting.